Here's a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, the home field of the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Set to kick it away. The Bulldogs offense comes on the field first today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs. Two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
On first down, it's play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Silver. Stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The Bulldogs will have to punt this one away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the Memphis Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Run down, but it's past the line to gain. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! And he's run out after a big gain. The offense can set up with a first down and goal. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
DB keeps it himself. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He dumps it off to the tight end. Scooped up in the defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Gets the first and still running. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Memphis.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle is made very near midfield, good enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Memphis has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start off offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him down out near the 40. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but it gives them a chance.
Back in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands.
Hold.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Dogs will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the...
Just standing there, gets hit again. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Dogs will line up to kick it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Now the pass rush gets.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Timeout is called to tuck strategy. Late in this close game with halftime approaching.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. This one sails through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Memphis 14, Georgia 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Spinning out of the tackle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it's almost like the defense was expecting the run.
Breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
Pretty easy call. Coach, he will accept that penalty, of course. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Caught in the backfield. It's over. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
He has first down yard. The 46.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important. in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw again. The receiver grabs it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. Down now at the 40.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes an important third down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Running play called on third and short. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring out fourth down and 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterbacks make... trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Grab down the middle. It's over. Touchdown, Georgia. They couldn't. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Takes a deep shot on the move. Touchdown, Dogs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Short pass finds the tight end. Finding space at the 20. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Tigers. And jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Silver. The pickup is 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to give this back the football, especially late in the game? He's got under 10 yards rushing in this game, hasn't been able to get anything going. It might be time to pivot and try something else.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Caught behind the line. It's Silver. Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. And a timeout on the field. We'll talk some strategy, a crucial moment here. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying for a touchdown here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. What a grab zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Memphis. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
Still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PHC is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Silver. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. And he'll drive back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
4th down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
4th down, he's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down, but they can't make the connection. Complete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. And with time a factor here late in the game, he'll just take a knee and they'll start the drive at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen or try to win it in regulation? Let's see. On the ground, it's Willis. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs.
He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They'll run it to the right side. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
Timeout, Georgia.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. It's good. He knocked it through from 40 for the win. You came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.